Hey, so we're going to pick up this week and move into Psalm 1 verse 3. And I love all of Psalm 1, but this may be my favorite verse in the chapter just because of the visual of what we're going to get into and the tree. And of course, even I have my book back here somewhere. We used as a visual for the Psalm 1 book was a tree. And so I'm really excited to get into that this week. And so let's just go to Psalm 1 to get started, and we will read through that verse. And it says, "And he shall be like a tree, firmly planted and tended by the streams of water, ready to bring forth its fruit in its season. Its leaf also shall not fade or wither, and everything he does shall prosper and come to maturity." Can we just picture for a moment that tree? Just get in your mind an image of a tree, this particular tree. So we're told that it's a tree firmly planted and tended by streams of water, ready to bring forth its fruit in its season. Its leaf also shall not fade or wither, and everything he does shall prosper and come to maturity. If I ever have to think about a strong, established tree, my favorite tree in the entire world is in our backyard, and it is a pecan tree, and it's massive, absolutely massive. When the leaves are on, when it's full in its season, getting ready to produce in the spring and summer, it shades our entire backyard. It covers our house almost. It is just majestic, absolutely majestic. And I have seen that tree, we live in the house that I grew up in, so I have seen that tree weather some pretty intense storms, from hurricanes like Fran, and then we had Hurricane Matthew, and then last year we had Florence, which didn't hit us so bad, but then we had, Florence and Michael. Was it Michael? They were right back to back in September. But I have seen that tree weather some storms, and I love the imagery of this blessed one. This one who does not walk and live in the counsel of the ungodly, or stand submissive and inactive in the place where sinners walk, nor sits down to relax where the scornful and mockers gather, but his delight and desire are in the law of the Lord. And so by delighting in the law of the Lord and meditating on it and feeding on the precepts, teachings, and instructions of our Father, by doing all that, it makes the blessed one like a tree planted firmly, established, not going anywhere. And not only that, but ready to bring forth its fruit in its season. And so this is the one. This is what the blessed one looks like. This is who I want to be. I want to be firmly planted like a tree. I'm not movable. I don't bend and move, sway when the wind blows or when storms come. My leaves may get ruffled, my branches may blow in the breeze, but I, in and of myself, am firmly planted and established. And so to bring out, I was looking in the Psalm 1 book, and I spent 7 days on this verse. It is just that full of just good word and revelation in this verse. And so this tree, this one, has roots deep. And again, that comes from what we just read in verse 2 over the past week, in that by meditating on the Word and eating the Word, feeding on the Word, pondering habitually day and night, the more that we immerse ourselves in the Word, the deeper and deeper that our roots grow. And so this kind of tree has roots way down deep. It's not flimsy. It won't fall down in a gust of wind. It doesn't change its course with the times. I really like that too. This tree doesn't change its course with the times because it is rooted in the Word of God, which is unchanging even in the stormy times. The Word serves as your anchor and it holds your roots in place. So I just encourage you in that with today on this Monday, that the Word serves as your anchor and it will hold you. See, when everything else around us changes, when everything else around us shifts, the Word of God is unchanging. And that's why it's so important to get roots deep down in the Word of God and to be established in the Word, because when everything else shifts, the Word of God does not. And so I will see you tomorrow and we will pick up here. Bye.